Hi, this is Tony with Dr. T's Tone Factory, and today we're going to show you our new 64 Princeton Reverb build. It's an amp we have for sale on Reverb right now. The amps to the left, that's also one of ours. All three of these are our amps. From left to right, we've got the Super Deluxe. It's a deluxe reverb with a 15-inch speaker. Then we've got the Princeton Reverb 10-inch that we're going to focus on today. And then to the right, the Super Reverb 15-inch high power. We're going to do other videos to focus on those two amps. Today we're focusing on the Princeton Reverb. So it's a standard 64 Princeton Reverb circuit. The AA 1164. It's a 1964 Princeton Reverb. It's essentially the same as that, same size cabinet, same controls, same circuit, 10-inch speaker, 12 watts of power, 6v6 tubes, built-in reverb tank and tremolo circuit. It's got the tube bias tremolo. It's got two tweaks that we like to do. One is we use a bias pot to make it easier to bias the power tubes. We've already done that here, so it's all set and biased. If you like to bias it a little hotter or colder, it's easy to do. You just do that with the screwdriver on that bias pot. You don't have to swap out resistors like you would on a standard 64 Princeton. It's all hand wired. We do the wiring here on the build here in our shop in California. Cabinet is built in Kokomo, Indiana by the folks at Weber Loudspeakers. We buy all the parts from them. They supply the cabinet and the speaker. We've got a custom designed 10-inch Weber Ferromax speaker in this. And then we buy all the parts from them and do all the point-to-point hand wiring here. So it's built by hand like the originals were back in the 60s, which gives you the main advantage is it's going to last a long time. If you ever have an issue, it's easy to get in there and make a repair. Whereas if you buy a modern one that's not point-to-point hand wired, if there's an issue, you may have to throw the whole circuit board away and really buy yourself a new amp. That's the big thing, is the ease of maintenance. So they end up lasting for decades, right? You got the originals from the 60s that are still going strong 60, 70 years later. All right, so now I'd like to do a little bit of sound samples for you. Got a 03 Strat here, and I'll just briefly play it a little bit for you. So right now, we got the tremolo circuit on. We'll turn that off. No reverb. With reverb. No reverb. We got all the settings at halfway. I believe we got reverb at 3. And but we're going to first try it off. All right, now we'll try it with some reverb. Reverb off, tremolo on. right, thanks a lot. That's the 64 Princeton Reverb.